Let's head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Hey guys, I just had sort of a wild idea. Michael Penix was probably the most pro-ready quarterback coming out of last year's draft. Do you think the Browns should possibly give the Atlanta Falcons a call, considering Michael Penix is probably going to sit the remainder of this year and next year, about a package maybe including Greg Newsome, a second-round pick this year, maybe a conditional second-round pick next year? Just my thoughts, but hopefully we'll be able to get some wins from this terrible season. Go Browns.
As always, appreciate all of the voicemails. Jared, I like the thought. Penix is intriguing. I don't think there's any way the Falcons are giving him up. They took him, and it's more likely that they will look to move on from Kirk Cousins, because you don't take a guy that high and piss off a guy that you just signed to a big-time free agent contract unless he's your guy moving forward.
I mean, I think the only reality would be is if at the end of the season, the Falcons see Shedeur Sanders, Cam Ward, any of those guys as better than Michael Penix, and the Browns have the pick to get that quarterback, and the Browns like Penix better than one of those guys, then you could see that number 1, number 2, number 3 pick for Michael, plus whatever, Greg Newsome is an example, could be a variety of things for Michael Penix. In general, that's more of a Madden-oriented trade. But the reality is the NFL has become more and more creative, more and more flexible. And so it would not be overly shocking. I did not have Penix graded that high. Injury concerns, some other things that I didn't love about him, more of a second-round pick. But I definitely had him higher than Bo Nix. So he is definitely a player that the Browns could have some interest in, especially with some of the concerns about Cam Ward's been around for a long time. Shedeur Sanders, people are concerned Dion will try to keep him out of some places. So it's interesting, unlikely. The Kirk Cousins thing would also be interesting, but the salary, the contract makes it unrealistic for a lot of teams, especially the Browns, given everything with Watson.